Alrighty, old goats, we're going to make some kid-friendly, pet-safe weed killer. Reduce the amount of chemicals we're putting in the yard. So we need a gallon of vinegar. This is a little bit less than a gallon, but we're going to top that off whenever we're done. You need a tablespoon of dish soap. You don't want the antibacterial soap or the degreaser. This one didn't say anti-bac and it didn't say degreaser, so we should be good with that. And then you need a cup of salt and a spray bottle to pour it in so that you can apply it to your plants. Don't worry, this is a little dirty. It's been in the basement for a while, not being used. So you're going to take your vinegar, open her up here, and now the whole idea of the vinegar is vinegar likes to kind of like draw the water out of plants and stuff, and then the salt really likes to dry them out too. So that's the whole purpose of those two items. And we're just going to use this paper towel to make a little funnel, and we're going to pour our salt gently into it. I should have done it over the sink because I am getting salt everywhere. Just have to clean that up before I. And then the dish detergent acts as a surfactant, which kind of makes it stick to the plant a little bit better and actually get absorbed into the plant pretty easily. So we got the salt in here, and we should probably shake it up, but it'll get shaken up whenever you're walking around anyway. So now we're just going to take the dish soap, to get a tablespoon of that. Yeah, we can't tip it towards you. Dip that in there. And then because there's a little bit left in there, I'm just going to put a little more dab in there. That way, it doesn't have to be exact, guys. Nothing does. And then to top off the vinegar, got a little bottle here where we can just top her off. And it's close enough. Should probably be around here. Oops. But it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just making homemade weed killer. And we'll give it a quick shake just to get that mixed up a little bit there. Then we're going to take our bottle, our little spray bottle, and we're going to pour some into the little spray bottle. There we go. And we're ready to go spray some weeds. Now, of course, you do want to label your stuff. Put weed killer on here, and I put weed killer on the vinegar bottle. That way someone doesn't try to put that in our food. But we're going to take this out and put it in the garage for safekeeping, and then we're going to go spray some weeds. Now, you might ask yourself what kind of weeds you should be spraying with this natural weed killer. Not really natural, but pet-friendly weed killer. And you should be spraying almost any weed that you want. Now, this stuff will kill grass. It will kill any plant that you put it on. Not completely kill, but it will like set it back a little bit. I mean, I got some azaleas. If I get it on the azaleas, it'll probably set them back a little bit. Now, if I douse the entire azalea, I don't think it'll kill it. My azaleas are too big. But if you got a small plant, delphiniums, hostas, you'd have to get probably a lot on it to kill that. But any of your smaller plants, if you get a lot on there, it's going to kill it. So you got to be a little bit careful. And what you want to do is you want to apply this to the weed while it's in the sun. The higher the sun is, or the stronger the sun is in that area for that time of day, the better it's going to work. And it can take a few hours for it to start drying them out and start actually working. So we're going to try to, get this done, a couple of them done, so that way we can show you, applying it, and then maybe them dried out later. Some of your bigger weeds could take 3 or 4 doses before it actually starts to kill them. But most of the weeds will be fine with just a single application. This does not kill the roots. This just kills the vegetation. So they may come back, but you'd have to reapply it. Eventually, it will work as far as getting rid of it. Could take some time if it's got a big root system or a good sturdy root system. But if you're getting them when they're young and when they're small, shouldn't have any issues. Should get them off pretty quick and easy. Now we're going to have to apply this several times today in different areas because a lot of the yard is in the shade most of the day. So I'm looking at maybe applying it somewhere that's going to be in the sun for the next hour.
What you have here is you have
and then
some weeds.
Come back out another hour.
That are right here along the the edges here. We're just going to spray them. Okay, we'll come back and check on them later. Today, we put the vinegar solution on some of these plants, and it dried out some of them. We're going to do another coat though, because it looks like we didn't get everything that we needed to get, but some of them are drying out. I don't know if you can see that, but they are pretty white and pretty dried out. So as far as proof of concept, it does work. It just takes a little more than what we put on them, which for a quick run, or for a quick, hurry up, put it together and put it up, we didn't do too bad. I didn't spray a whole lot, but we did spray a little bit of contrast here. This is a spot where we only put a couple sprays on a couple of the leaves of this plant, and this leaf is like completely disintegrating. So you can see that that's pretty well shot. We pretty much destroyed it. But the other leaves, this one got a little bit of spray onto it, a little bit of overspray. Oh, where are we at? There we are. So there's a couple little spots underneath. This one got a little bit of spray on it too, a couple little spots. And then of course you get some other pieces that this piece kills me. This is really awesome because it dried that out really good and pulled that up. But this is a more hardy plant. You're not going to kill this plant with that solution. You would have to spray tons of it.